Arch, Ethan Beebe.
Has a brilliant idea ever popped into your mind? That light bulb turns on and you say to yourself, yes, that's brilliant. Yeah, after weeks of contemplating how to celebrate my 23rd birthday, a stroke of genius hit me. I'll jump out of a plane. Madam Contest Chair, fellow Toastmasters and friends, I found the website for West Plains skydiving in Ritzville. And before I could talk myself out of it, I paid that non-refundable deposit. But then, the butterfly set in. And that little voice inside your head that says, "Hey, what are you doing? Are you crazy?" began sounding off. So to reassure myself that skydiving was a great idea, I reached out for a second opinion. I called my good friend Paul. "Hey man, guess what? For my birthday, I'm going skydiving." And in a calm, supportive voice, he said, "Dude, you're gonna die." Now, I had to hand it to Paul. By comparison, he made that panicked voice in my head sound like Mr. Rogers. "It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Everything's going to be just fine." And I kept repeating that to myself as I was driving to Ritzville. And when I arrived, I checked in with a guy named Trevor. And Trevor said, "For the equipment we use, you must be under 190 pounds. Step on the scale." Now I knew I was right on the border of 190. So without thinking, I blurted out, "With or without clothes?" Have words ever slipped out of your mouth before your brain had time to say, "Bad idea"? I stepped on that scale. 186. Yes. But I wasn't out of the woods yet. Trevor had me watch a video which explained that it's very possible I could die from quick changes in weather. The plane could crash, or my parachute may fail to open. What? Mr. Rogers piped in with, "This neighborhood's going downhill fast." Now, I met with my instructor, Sergi, a buff Russian guy with a serious, stoic demeanor. And he tells me of another way I can die. He said, "Many people jump out of the plane and forget to breathe. If you forget to breathe, just remember one thing. Breathe." And then he said, "Okay, when we get to the door of the plane, we will squat real low, and we will go out, in, arch. Without the arch, we will tumble out of control. Now show me what you're going to do." Okay? Out, in, arch. More arch. Even more. A little more. Good. You're halfway there. Apparently, to jump out of a plane, you're required to break your back. Now, the other skydivers and I, we all crammed into a tiny plane. All 14 of us. Like sardines in a tin can. And I'm in the back, and the skydiver in front of me turns to the girl on my left and says, "Hey, what's the difference between a skydiver and a golfer?" What? With a golfer, you hear smack. Oh no. A skydiver's a little different. You hear, "Oh no, I learned that that is a great way to make someone feel comfortable. Now the door opened, and everyone began leaping out of the plane. Here we go. We're squatted down at the door, and Sergi yells, out, in, arch. And we began plummeting towards her, and immediately the noise from the wind was deafening. There we go. Immediately the noise from the wind was deafening. And good thing, because it covered up the sound of my girlish screams very well. A few moments later, my fear turned into excitement. I felt free, seeing the clouds below me with the wind rushing in my face. It was amazing, and I wanted it to last forever. 40 seconds later, Sergi pulled the cord, the parachute opened, and we began gliding. And I loved every second of it. And the moment my feet touched the ground, I knew I wanted to jump again. Now, at first, I was deathly afraid to jump out of a plane. But I've learned that you can shatter that fear with positive self-talk, preparation, and a good chiropractor. The next time a brilliant idea pops into your mind, do it. Because your back-breaking adventure may just be the time of your life.